Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to episode 21 of the final Sect. Today, we will continue our adventures out there in the world. There's a lot that we have already discovered, but sadly, Yinji had to be reborn in the end of the last episode. He had a run-in with a hostile cultivator while returning from one of his adventures, and got mortally wounded in the process of that. Quite an unlucky coincidence, I gotta say. I don't remember that this has ever happened to me before. If you're interested, rewatch the last episode if you haven't done that already. Today, we will go deeper into cultivation, of course. I want to have my next golden core, and I want to step forward and get myself some water cultivation going. Yanshuang, in the meantime, will prepare silently for the springtime, when fire cultivators can have their best breakthrough. We will focus today on Yankei and her breakthrough to the Golden Core, because she will be our next adventurer slash fighter. As a metal element cultivator, she's way better fit for that role than Yinji ever was, and yeah, we can, in the meantime, if I remember correctly, fall back to... Was Raju the one? I think Raju is the one that we're going to bring in the meantime. Exactly. She has an artifact battle power of 300 with the sword here. It's okay for her. It's absolutely okay. I would have equipped that one to Shi, or I think it was Shi. No, I would have equipped that sword to Yankei, but it's not possible because it's a fire elemental sword and... Wait a sec. Is that actually a problem for a metal cultivator? I don't think so. Fire would not be compatible with a water cultivator at the end of the day. The artifact only is interested in the type of chi it absorbs. Yeah, things aren't that easy with Feng Shui, and I do have my misconceptions, so help me out here. I think a metal cultivator should be able to wield a fire artifact with ease, because the fire energy is bad for the metal cultivator, but the actual interaction will be metal chi flowing into a fire weapon. That's what's happening. And as far as I can see, the fire weapon would only be unhappy if water energy would flow into it. So that's my thought process here. Let's get moving and see, where was she? I think I sent her to the Exultant Isle to scout out the last bits there. In the meantime, I think Roju, I don't know anymore. It's been a few days since I recorded my last episode. She's on the tier 3 breakthrough. I just want to know if she has Spirit Revel available or not, because that's actually a really, really important question. So, Spirit... Since it is not appearing here anymore among the learnable skills, I think I can look it up also like that here in that screen. Yes, here you can look it up as well. So, she's capable of adventuring, and I'd say we will send her off in the meantime until I find some place where I actually want to adventure. So, let's see. Mount Shu and Nalumbo are completely scouted out. We've begun our scouting with Mount Tigerpaw. We have no knowledge about anything around Mount Sunshade, so I'm going to continue my adventures at Tigerpaw. Let's see, Roju comes with an 0.77 day traveling time. Is that really the best we can do? Yes, that is the best we can do. She is just horrendously fast. She got me a wrong sense of normalcy towards the speed that she offers, but that's normal speed. Normal good speed, by the way. For a golden core, that is. Okay, so we got all that. Let's see where we will go today, how long it'll take for Yankei to allocate the last bits of experience. We'll also feed her up a little bit of these, and let's see, experience-wise, she has way too low inspiration points here. Way too few, whatever. My English is not Englishing too well today. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so it's gonna be a while until she's at 80 points again, and we got a visitation from 2 Chi Shapers by now. So our sect's reputation is now high enough to attract only cultivators at that point. So we have to think about the defense of our sect a little bit more thoroughly and a little bit more specifically. While the dog is an excellent tank for whatever is out there, so let's trigger that and trigger that, he will get overpowered soonish. We will require a guardian for the sect because it's just more effective to do it this way. The dog can fight the cultivators, as you can see here, but depleting their chi does take way too long. Considering that this guy is only 1.6k and this guy is also only 1.6k, are they really? Yeah, they're pretty much the same. This is taking way too long, but I also don't have any cultivators here in the sect that I want to send into this fight. Yanchuang with their 45 points, 41, that's just not enough, you know? So that's something I need to polish next. Very important. This is just a very, very big liability for the sect, you know? They can't really hurt my dog right now, but that will change. These are just meager Chi Shapers. Soon they will send Core Shapers, and then they will send also Golden Cores, and in the end we will also have to fight against Primordial Spirits. These are, at the end of the day, actually ridiculously easy. There we go. I think that's been what we were waiting for. Yes. But until you get there, you really gotta be careful with these folks. Alright. Turns out we can recall both cultivators here. Alright, as you see here, the dog's so darn long for just a basic cultivator to finish off. There we go. Now they're both deado. And we're going to move both of their bodies into the harvesting chamber. But yeah, I don't feel well about that. Not at all. This is... oh, it's making me really, really tingly. So, let's consider... did I send already somebody into... no, I didn't. So, I want to check on out if I have somebody for the water law that I can bring up. I think I already tried and I wasn't happy with the candidates. But, you know... wrong button. We need to check it out here. So, yeah, Constitution, Intelligence, and Charisma. We haven't had a single person here available that was good enough for us. So, I'm going to resolve that issue by increasing our sect's capacity, simply. Since the enemy is now sending cultivators, there is no need to hold back anymore. I do like to hold back myself. Quite a long time, though, before I go for these, because obviously, as you see, this way you delay the time until dangerous enemies come quite substantially. Look at that, 0.37 days, this is insane. This, she's making it look like it's classic mode, but I failed to transport that information in the previous time. Getting that law, that primordial symbols law, if you're not using one Click Favour, is a lot harder. It's nowhere near being, yeah, I go there, I toss a piece of paper towards Heishu Dao, and then I get that law. No. You have to be besties with Heishu Dao, and that is difficult. Very, very much so. Just wanted to point that out, that if you're playing the game as it's intended to be played, in that regard, you never will have that easy access to that law, alright? I'm cheating there, but I find the system undigestible. I really tried to like it, and then a little bit more, and then I gave up. Alright, Roju is going to go to the safe ward C's. I have no clue if we can actually enter that thing forgotten what that was good for. We'll see about that. So, she's finally getting back to the increase of our experience points. All in all, I am quite happy with how this is getting to developing here. We're making quite nice progress. And with the low amount of preparation that I did, achieving a tier 3 golden core with these suboptimal preparations, that's making me damn happy. It's really, really good. So, let's see what Raju will discover over there. I really got no clue. Totally have forgotten what's in there. But one thing is making me a little bit, well, a little bit more relaxed, that's the word. Like I said, my English is today somehow processing a little bit slower. She has a lot more chi than Yinji ever had. She's also a lot faster than Yinji. So, her chances of survival if anything horrible might happen are much, much higher. There we go. Also, she's moving so much faster. All in all, maybe it was good that Yinji actually got retired. It's gonna come back stronger, and I think I will keep him on that myriad artifacts law, because it's just so good to have a dedicated artifact crafter in your sect. Creating high quality artifacts requires a lot of dedication, and I don't know if I have communicated it in the previous episodes, but it's working like that. If you are following the myriad artifacts law, you gain access to the best skills to increase your success chances for artifact creation, and that means you can create insanely high tiers of artifacts reliably. And that's a pretty cool thing. When everybody has a strong artifact, your entire Jandao cultivation grows a lot stronger. And if the glorious comment section and you guys are with me for that adventure and we can work it out, I'll be trying to go for a domination victory for this game. I'm gonna beat the dragon, and then we're going to try Sect, to beat Sect by Sect, you know? I don't know if I'm capable of doing this. I don't know if I have the stomach and the guts for that, but I felt like this would be a fun, long-term project that I haven't done, so how about that? Let me know in the comment section, my friends. But I really have no clue how that is going to work on out, but we'll see then. So, the battle power of Roju is not the same as Yinji's, but, well, since we have a Golden Core Metal Cultivator soon available, this shouldn't be too much of a biggie. A higher tier Metal Cultivator can easily reach 10k plus in terms of battle power, so there will be not much of a big deal. There's a Steely back there. So the Steely is what we're looking for. Ice Essence Steely of Hatred. Alright. So, perception. We need more perception on this thing again. I've understood that from a previous commenter, so perception 6.3 doesn't seem to be enough. My big problem is always remembering these places, you know. Alright, that's been that. No loot, no nothing, so we need to send somebody with a ginormous perception value to find out anything here. Alright. A bit sad, but whatever. Alright. Okay, so far so good. I mean, the items we got here aren't the best for Yankei. It could be better, but it also could be worse. Biggest issue that I got is I don't know if we can scrape together enough inspiration for her. my biggest concern. Alright, Raju came back. Just brings a tad bit of not so important things. I'm gonna send her adventuring to Mount Sunshade. Yeah, I'm recalling her now quite regularly to adventure there, and it's a lot of micromanagement right now, but it's a necessary evil. I think things will be a little bit less stressful once Yankei is Golden Core. But up until then, yeah, we have to stomach that. Oh no, not again. Not again. No. Dang it. That's sad. So I think it's either Raju or Shii in possession of that wonderful mood talisman. Maybe I should really consider using that. So, Godwood Forest. Phoenix Wood, Goldwood, Gnarled Vine. I think we will have to visit this place alone for the Phoenix Wood, because we need the rarest of all materials at least once or so, because reasons. So there's another Christmas elf. I'm going to let him go. Seriously, I feel bad about these guys. I am wealthy enough. We're going to take the next one, maybe. I don't know why they are so frequent in my game. It just doesn't feel right. So, and we can now configure this thing. Thanks to the almighty comment section, I was able to fix that one out as well. Because bars and metal are not the same. Of course they aren't. Kirin Masterful Codex. Alright. So, I'll be stalling the adventuring for a hot minute, because today I want to finish this girl's breakthrough as good as I can. And it's also more effective to just have a couple of locations that you can cycle through. Alright. So if I get the opportunity to enjoy the Mortal Realm or some shenanigans like that, I'll be doing it now. Oh yeah, nice. Got herself some wood. Perfect. As soon as my agencies grow big enough to support more agencies, I'm going to go for that as well. But I don't want to be supporting my sects, my agencies externally with wheat, because that's really annoying. I did that in the past. It's a very, very annoying process, I tells you. Okay, so we're at breakthrough level. That means inspiration gathering time. Let's see, what did Mount South gather up in the meantime? Well, 74 grand? Not bad. We're getting better at this. So, next step. Do you already have a flying talisman? She does have already the Divinity Mind on her. Dang. Alright. No further comments then. So we're going to do... Wait a sec. Is Spirit Revel a Golden Core skill, or is that one you can already learn? Previously, yes, you can. So it's even a connective skill for her, because Earth Element. Therefore, totally want to teach her that, because if she's now going to get that stuff up, we might as well make her do that fast. So, now then, this Enjoy the Mortal Realm event, as you see here, it's pumping up the reputation of our sect, and I want to cross the threshold of 500 now as fast as possible, simply because it will give me the opportunity to recruit more than 12 people into the sect. That limit gets increased at 500 rep. I think after that I will slow down again, because I don't want to attract stronger enemies before I have a proper sect guardian and all those things. But until then, we will benefit more from that, because right now the game tosses the same enemies at us as it will when we hit the 500. I don't think there will be any change. Passerby is in need of help. Are you a good one? We're just gonna help you. I mean, I couldn't keep anybody even if I'd wanted to. We don't have that capacity right now. Yeah, there's still the Shendao law catching dust over there, but you know, one thing at a time. So, City of Abundance has gathered 140 grand, and as you see, we're now gathering up way more timber to work with than ever before. Technically, I could let her now gather stuff at the riverbank plains too, but I want to see if it ain't enough for a regular golden core breakthrough already. Like I said before, we're not looking for the top tier breakthroughs here, not at all. The top tier stuff will happen once Yan Shuang is on her way. Speaking about which, I noticed that springtime is upon us. So, here's the wood cheery. So, now, as you see here, there's now a plus on the season. This will now change over the course of the spring until it hits 5+. Then there's weather. Probably we will get ourselves a fire weather miracle together. I'll be checking if I can do that, but the clock is now officially ticking. We are now under time pressure, and henceforth we will always be, because typically my Jandao cultivators put me on the clock like that. You know, after springtime, summer will come. That is the fire time. So fire is good for earth cultivators. So in the summertime, maybe we'll even want to rebirth Ruju already. You know, there's a lot of things. Ochre essence. What is ochre essence, boy? Isn't that... No, that's spirit root. No, boy. No. Not gonna happen, boy. So I don't know where the ochre essence is at, but if I am correctly informed, this is just like gnarled root and all those valuable things. Something you just don't want to give away. Here, ochre essence, exactly. Wait a sec, I should put that... well... It should have been in Roju's room already, but it's now too late to put that on. I don't want to wait 5 days now. Not Roju, Yankei. I don't want to wait 5 days now for the ideal circumstances of her breakthrough. Namely, until that thing is fully charged up with chi. So I'll rather keep what I got here, because these are already well charged up. So... we got, again, cultivators attacking us. So we're going to send Roju into that fight. That's what we're going to do. So it's really important that the dog is attacking both enemy cultivators. Make sure that the dog has attracted the aggro of both of them. That's really vital for your survival. Because as you see here, Roju's chi is pretty much depleted. Ugh, well. Nah, I'm not gonna take the risk here of sending her back. The dog can take care of these. He'll do fine. I don't need to worry about that. Sending my cultivators in now would be actually more of a risk than anything else, because with just 21 chi left on her bank, a stray bullet basically would be enough to take her down. That would be pretty tragic at that point. So, yeah. I think she would last a little bit longer because the artifact's power must be used up first. But, you know, it's not that easy. Alright, well, let's look for chi increasers. So, that's maximum chi. It's not really maximum chi, but, well, I'm not gonna take that for now. Chi absorption efficiency is very good. Max chi. This is just good for all artifacts. The game cannot take any difference between max chi, chi regeneration, and artifact chi, but it is a pretty okay search phrase to find a couple of things that will help you out. There we go. After that, we gotta see what, how much experience she got left there anyways, you know. So... experience tells me that these cultivators are moving somewhere else, but they are not actively fighting somebody else. Sometimes, though, they suddenly switch target, and that's really, really unfavorable. That's why I like to have a Sect Guardian who's actually capable of taking care of these things, you know? It's really hard to discern, but the important thing is that the artifacts of the two cultivators are fighting each other still. Basically, that's totally what it boils down to. So, Yankei should be on default at that point. I just want to turn off the dramatic combat music, you know. Yeah. So I think we should be capable of moving that pal now into our harvesting chamber. Alright, can't wait to have these things faster done. This is currently quite messy, alright? I admit that. Our dog is just not good at killing stuff. He's really good at tanking stuff. You're wrong, it's one of his really, really powerful sides, but he sucks at taking down stuff. At least that's been my experience. Alright. If Yankei wouldn't have been stuck in her meditation pose, I had to shake her out of that, I would have had her capable of fighting there, but, you know, didn't come together. Boils. Why? No. Probably strolled into the wrong room in the Sect. This is one of the aspects of the game that I find so cool, you know? You went into the wrong door and then you are scarred or burnt or something like that, because, you know. So, we got Ganoderma, exactly. Ganoderma, already gobbled down. So, what's on the table? We're gonna eat some... Wait a sec, why is she not studying again? Sheesh. I was like, wow, that's a low amount of chi already. So almost 7 grand. That's more like it. So we need red ginseng. It's lying around somewhere here in the proximity. Now it doesn't anymore. Ugh. Did I gobble up all the red ginseng already or what? Nah. Hard to believe, but I'm obviously just blind, I guess. Or did I really use that up? It looks like I used it up. So the most important thing, after all, is the earth flux. That brings you up to a really decent amount of energy. So, she has a pretty low compatibility with her law, so let's see what we can fix up about that. So, she requires a high perception, a high intelligence, and a high constitution. So, we're going to select manuals that will increase these things specifically as well. So, let's see. Perception. Intelligence is also important for her. Cultivation speed. Alright, her Her inspiration is almost used up, though. So Third Eye Incarnate would be really good. I need to write it out, don't I? Yeah, alright. So, intelligence. I highly doubt that there will be anything else she can learn. Yeah. So we could pump more inspiration into her breakthrough, but I don't think this will be that much of a game changer. The preparations for her breakthrough would be much bigger and massive. So, there we go. We are in the more famous now, so we can pick up new 12 disciples now. So we're much better off. There are also stat booster medicines that you can gobble in, which are extremely powerful in that regard as well. So if you struggle with the attributes early on, you can take that as an opportunity as well. No, we're not gonna fight for an artifact. Not interested at all. So now, Golden Core Breakthrough for her as the outro for today's episode. I'm gonna wait until the yin yang is a tad bit better. She also could be obviously in a better the season could be better. I could be just waiting for a couple of days. Ha! Roju is gathering up some red ginseng. Ha! Nice. Actually, nah, we're not gonna do that. So I'm waiting just for the yin yang to get positive. This is all you need to wait for. The breakthrough process is taking a while, and starting it while it's shifting into positive is pretty much enough. So let's see where she'll end. And I want to thank everybody watching. Damn, you guys. That's ridiculously rude. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to take care of these punks, and I will continue next episode. We're going to take care of them, and feel free to leave me your comments, leave me your ideas, your thumbs up, your subscriptions are also very welcome, and this is very distracting, but we'll get it through. I'd be really happy if you'd also give Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee a look. I want to thank especially all you supporters out there who are already supporting the channel. I'm really appreciating what you're doing. Check them out if you'd like to. I'd be very delighted. If not, don't you mind that too much. Watching these videos is so helpful and meaningful for me. Thanks for hanging out and spending your time here. Alright, so we're going to move on over until the Golden Core formation has been finished. Yankei will definitely not be as powerful as... Wait a second, she's... What did she steal? Man, this is probably the most chaotic outro of all times. But, well... well... Darksteel Chakram. Ah, yeah, the stuff that was lying around there, she just took it. But we're actually stopping her from doing so. Okay. Good. Damn. Those attackers today, always at the least favorable moments. So, yeah. That's gonna be a tier 4 at least. I'm actually positively thrilled. Alrighty, my friends, I thank you for watching. Now we're going to positively outro this. Tier 4 it is. I thank you for being around. We're gonna have fun next time, and see you there.